not here. So we have 4 present. We will start with Resolution 16, or Item 16, Resolution 2022-0009. Resolution authorizing the city engineer to enter into an agreement for reimbursement from MMSD to fund the disconnection of foundation drains and sanitary laterals rehabilitations on all 2021 street reconstruction in an amount not to exceed $710,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
Thank you for the details. So,
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Then we move to item 17, item 2022-0043, communication from the city engineer regarding the street lighting program.
motion to place on
Well,
file.
we're going to listen to
second
Pete
it.
first.
Oh, I read it all, that's why. Okay.
I got some
Go for
pictures. I just wanted to ascertain your feelings on the light. I mean, different cities have different opinions. I read that Pittsburgh, the past few weeks, made it illegal for the light to cross the property line. So you see, this is the kind of lights we used to have. These are the low-pressure sodium. The light kind of went everywhere. You see how the yards are kind of lit up? It's yellow, but it's lit up.
Dark, too.
Yeah, the new LED lights are, you know, they're lasers. They're just a bunch of strands of lasers, and they kind of just beam down. So this is the standard roadway light. If we don't like that, and I've got some other pictures here, we're going to have to find some other kind of light. You know, this is a sidewalk. It's kind of dark on the sidewalk. So I just want to get your feel. Do you feel we should be having that light even go into the yards? You know, the mayor has the new initiative about reducing crime by putting in some lights. How do you feel about light? Some cities consider it light pollution. Some cities consider it, you know, preventing crime. So do you want to see the stars or do you want to see criminals, I guess is really what it comes down to. I think there are ways that we can expand the light so that the sidewalk and maybe even the yard is lit up a little more if we get different kinds of light, and I think the price will be about the same, unless that's something you don't think we should do. I guess I just was looking for input. Here's another picture here. You see how the old low-pressure sodium, this whole hill is lit up, but then with the LED light, it's kind of dark over here. So there could be a criminal over there, but you could also see the stars over there if you want. So you got to choose, I guess, what's your poison?
On Grant, we, you know, when we did the roadway, we put those LED lights. They seem they're pretty bright, really. I mean, it seems like illuminate the blocks or the things.
With the sidewalk too? I mean, we have gotten a few, like 2 or 3 complaints a year from people saying, you know, the sidewalk's not lit up, or, you know, the light used to light up my whole front yard. And I don't, that's not necessarily the purpose of a street light, but it used to do that. So if we want to go back to that, we probably, you know, that's what I gave you, the handout here. I don't know if you can understand this, but the ones on the left is what we're using now. You see those lines are very narrow. Then you look at the one on the right, the type 3 light, and how the lines get wider. That's just showing how far the light will go. I guess I would recommend that we do a little bit broader, light up the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Not light up the whole front of the house, but
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
but light up the sidewalk area. I think we can do that with these type 3 lights. On the other side there shows all the different kinds of lights. I think this is the one we'll use. There's no extra cost. There are some others that would even light up the whole front of the house if you want to do that. But I think I would recommend this one over here.
Which one is that?
It's the type 3.
Oh, okay.
On the other side, yeah.
Flip over here,
Do
okay.
you have any pictures of that as an example?
Not really, I guess. I mean,
It would just,
it would light up like this, except it would be white. It's not going to be yellow, it'll be white, which is good. Because, you know, in this picture, you can't really tell what color clothing he's wearing. So if you're trying to explain to the police So it'll be a truer white light, so that's good. We can, some of the lights the new LED lights we put do have a lot of glare. They're very, very white. There is a way to tone down the color, it's more of a warm light. These are probably not as warm. There is a way to make the light warmer. It'll still be white, because if you get too warm, it'll be yellow. But we could cut down on some of the glare, but actually then still have the light kind of go onto the sidewalk.
So, Mr. Chair, the Cree utility style, I mean, those are the one we have in the alleys right now, right? Some of the alleys.
Those are all LED too, yeah.
So something like that won't work for the streets, or?
Yeah, I don't know, the alley lights are
That's kind of like the one.
utility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think, you'd have to have them too close together.
They're more of a round.
Round, yeah.
You can, if you look at this, you can see the pattern. It's
Yeah.
kind of a circle.
Sure.
You want to light up the road more,
Roads, yes.
like this one over on the type 3. So yeah, we're trying to kind of improvising, because most cities are just putting in these standard roadway lights that only light up the road, and
I'm saying that because in my alley, since they replaced with the LED light, it really lit up the whole, people next door, people west, and across from me. I mean, it's lights. I mean, it gives.
it's a very white,
illumination.
it's a very white light.
White,
It's very,
yeah.
so
So I
it's
don't know if it's
better.
good for the streets, I have no idea,
Okay,
Yeah, something to look at it too,
okay.
What are we putting up now, Pete? Which
The type 2
type 2?
on the other side.
It's over here.
Yeah. this-
Right, okay.
And I mean, this is actually a street in West Dallas, and this is what happens, where the light's kind of in the street, not so much on the sidewalk. And we've gotten some complaints from people, why isn't the sidewalk lit up more? So we can try and do that if you think that's a good idea. Just
I
wanted to
think
run
some-
that by you.
Right, some of the, go ahead, Alderman
So
Spassky.
first of all, if I want to do stargazing, I'm going to go out to the country and do it.
Sure.
I don't need to do it in the city. That's not what the city's
Pittsburgh?
made for. I think lighting up the sidewalks a little bit better to help reduce crime is a great idea. And I liked what you were showing in that one. And if we can do something to help with the sidewalk, that would be great.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I would tend to agree with all of you.
Right.
Basically, as Peter's indicated, the light basically that we have
I mean, yeah.
bargained for, you might say, would just light up the street. Well, this way, as you have indicated, it's a feeling of more safety. The only thing is, I have to say, in New Berlin, they have no lights at all.
No, they don't.
How is their crime rate?
They're a rural community, I guess.
Crime rate, compared to West Dallas's, with no lights at all.
They're more rural, I guess. I don't know their crime rate, but
I mean, interesting.
yeah.
We're lighting up our city.
They don't like to go past 124th Street.
They do have crime in New Berlin. I know.
Just an observation. Now, in our message from you about the lighting system, you had indicated there was a cost difference, but here it says there is.
Yeah, and I have new information. I think we can do the type 3. I was thinking we might have to we used to stagger the poles,
Right.
and that is a little more expensive, but I think with this type 3 light, we don't have to do that, and so there really is no difference in cost. The lights are essentially the same. We can keep them all on one side. We'll still light up the far sidewalk. So we're going to maybe test some of these just to make sure that they work, but,
It
I
appears
just
that
wanted
they're
to,
brighter light, the muted light basically gives
Yeah.
the illusion of not the exact color that.
right.
Not the exact color that was, say, on the vehicle, but.
They were very fuel efficient, very energy efficient.
Right.
We're really, to be honest, we're not saving energy, we're not saving electricity going from low-pressure sodium to LED, right? Really, and we're not, that's why we did it during the oil crisis, is we we were saving a lot of energy. So we're not, it's not because we're saving energy, but these, these had a lens on them that just spread the light everywhere. And some people, even including my wife, don't really like that light coming in their window when they're sleeping. So, I mean, these do come in our bedroom window, but it's yellow. And these absolutely do not come in my bedroom window. So, and I'm not proposing that the light come in the bedroom window, but if we could at least light up the sidewalk, some
Right.
compromise somewhere.
Now, how long will these lights
Pull the
last?
sheds down.
In comparison?
What's the problem, you know? Really?
Luminaires last a good 10
Right
years,
there.
I believe.
I think they're 8 to 10.
Yeah, they're, whereas a bulb lasts 3 years,
Yeah, well, yeah, about that.
these will last 10 years or more.
But then we will be just pretty much replacing the whole fixture, not just a
Right,
lamp
right.
or something else.
So much
there is
less,
money to be saved.
yeah, much less maintenance,
Maintenance is
much
a lot
less,
less.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
This is Don Molson, our electrical and
yes,
plumbing.
sorry.
Do you have any other additional thoughts or input that we
Not
could?
really. We have a couple of these type 3s now on National because it's such a big road between 83rd and 84th.
Okay,
So I'm not really sure how much difference, because the road's so big, it's hard to compare with a side road.
and those will be on both sides of the poles?
Both sides,
Okay.
yeah. They're bronze ones too, but like Vince was saying with the alley lights, I could put one of them up someplace and try that.
Yeah,
but
try, I mean, to me,
That'll work, but maybe.
That,
Thinking in front of Pete's house.
Giving the wrong impression, really,
Yeah.
yeah.
76th Street.
But if we can get a type 3 maybe and try it
Yeah.
somewhere.
Will
Okay.
we need new poles for these lights?
We're reusing the poles.
Yeah, no, it's just,
Yeah, unless they're damaged
I see.
or dented or something, or badly damaged.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Save
All right.
it
Well,
there.
you know the direction we,
okay, more light, more light. I just want to make sure you didn't want to see the stars.
Thank you, Pete.
I'll go to the Academy Awards if I want to see stars.
Okay.
so you need a motion or just,
Please, Alderman Vitelli.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second,
Oh,
And
It's
okay.
on
they'll
file.
say communication.
and place on file, yeah.
Place on file.
Oh, that's placed on fire.
Okay.
Right?
and is
Yes,
there a
place on
motion?
file,
Is there a
yes.
motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second? Been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed, we are adjourned. Thank you. Thanks, Pete, and all of you guys, thank you.
Now the License and Health Committee comes in order. All four members are present, one excuse. So first one, we have item 20, 020220008, ordinance to align electronic smoke device license process with operator license process. I believe this is to coincide with the any other license, like for the taverns, I mean, when there will be no complication, why treat them differently? So that way the clerk office, they know exactly, issue the same license, okay?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
could our city clerk clarify what this is going to,
Sure.
you might say?
Right now, there's a difference in processing between cigarettes and electronic smoking device licenses. The electronic smoking device license requires a background check, and it also requires granting by the Common Council regardless of whether anything comes back on the background check. So if something doesn't come back on the background check, it goes to the council and you grant it. We're just merely saying, if there's nothing that comes back on the background check, why do we need to send it to the council? Because it's automatically going to get granted, so we would just issue it at that point, and then it just streamlines the process. And that's how most people apply for these with their, with a cigarette license. So right now, we're issuing that, and then like 4 to 6 weeks later, we're issuing the electronic smoking device. It's just more work internally for us. So if there's a background, stuff comes back on someone's background check, it would come to the committee if it's substantially related to the licensing activity, like it does now.
Okay, but we're not combining the two.
No, no.
Well, that was
Just
my,
the process will be more effective, not combining it,
Because I
you know.
didn't want them combined, I still wanted them separate. And it is going to remain separate, it sounds like.
They're two separate and distinct licenses, but we process them usually together.
Okay, that's
But
the whole thing.
those, but they,
But sometimes you would choose not to give the vaping license to, say, a station, a gas station.
if they have something on their background,
And then too, there is a distance requirement
right,
that they have to adhere to.
right. So that's like the first thing
Right.
we check for the distance requirement.
Okay.
This is just saying, if everything's okay, we don't send them to the council.
Okay.
We can just issue them.
Okay,
It just saves a lot of extra processing.
No, I
And
understand.
it doesn't, I mean, not that this comes up all the time, but we're going through doing online applications, and each time that I'm putting a new one online, trying to look at how can we make this simpler for the businesses and us internally.
right.
So that's what this is. It's
My
not changing,
concern only was that
Yeah.
they not be combined, because I still want them separate.
yeah,
But thank you.
sure.
Sure. Any further questions or any questions?
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor of the motions?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The aye have it. So we move on, item 21, 2021-1481, new Class A B license application for B&S Mart LLC DBA BAS Part 7920, West National Avenue, West Dallas, Wisconsin, 53214, agent Tilak KC. You here, right? Oh. So,
No, I have floor plan.
This was held
was held because he.
for his new floor plan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I did print it now.
All the departments have signed off on him, on this application.
So he did a good job. He followed through what we talked about last time, right?
I didn't know at that time.
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
That's gratifying on your part. So any questions from the committee
Mr.
members?
Chair, yeah, and our last meeting, as I recall, we changed your hours of operation to 9 o'clock,
Yeah.
correct? So you agreed to that?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned on that floor plan to 9 to 9.
Did I miss it? I'm sorry.
That will be,
Oh, yeah, sure enough, yeah, I
Yeah.
see that now.
I mentioned that. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
first of all, I'd like to thank you for making another diagram. I appreciate that. I just got it this afternoon, and now you've also given it to us. Under the beer area display, 1, 2, 3, 4, does that mean you're having 4 coolers with beer?
Number of doors. I have number of 12 doors, all cooler.
4 coolers, yeah?
Yeah. And the first 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, that's what I mean, you had a
I will have-
barricade around.
Yeah, okay.
But does that mean that the cooler, you have 4 coolers that will be filled with beer?
Yep.
I see, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 will be soda and juice?
Soda and juice, yes.
Do I understand that
Yes,
correctly?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Yes, all,
Just want to make this clear, nothing personal against you, but I never support beer and alcohol sales at a gas station. So I just want you to know, it's not against you, but that's why I vote no.
so any further questions?
Motion?
No,
It's
I
an
just want to
emotion.
let them know,
Oh, okay.
that's why I want to tell them it's nothing personal, it's just, I don't believe in gas stations and selling alcohol.
Well, that's your right.
Mr. Chair?
You can express your views, you know, I mean,
Mr.
that's
Chair?
fine. Yes.
Then I will make a motion to deny.
Second,
Made a motion to deny all the person,
Been moved and seconded.
second, yeah. So you move the motion to approve it first, right?
no.
No,
No, move to deny.
so
Right now, but before you,
We just put up for vote right now.
all right, okay. So the person, Reinke, are you voting? So I vote aye,
All in favor to deny?
to deny.
Is the motion? Okay.
Aye.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
No,
Okay, so
so
it carries 3 to 1.
3 to 1. So was denied, so it's gotta go on the floor now. The questions that I have really, in all fairness, if we start really denying this applicant, then in the near future, we have to be very cautious approving somebody else. You know, it seems like now we create a trend that we won't be able to accept any other applications in the future for any gas stations. Because if we accept somebody else, we could be liable for lawsuits, really. I mean, to me, that's a situation that we're putting ourselves, you know. Once you denied one applicant, I believe we are bound to having some problem in the future, really. So we better tell everybody else that come forward, they won't get no license anymore in West Dallas, you know. I mean, that's one of the biggest concern, you know. That's why I vote for, you know, because if you deny this man here for selling beer, and we have already gas stations already selling beer, so everybody else, then we should, in time when the license is coming up, we should not deny everybody else. I mean, that's in the situation we place ourselves. Is that correct?
Well, I believe that the attorney's office has said that you can take each and every application on its face based on the facts before you, but you should consider what you've done previously, but it doesn't bind you completely.
Doesn't bind us, but the fact is, what happened if the applicant is clear, he doesn't have a records, and we already give somebody else the license to operate within our city here. I mean, if a man has a records, then I mean, I'll be against it. If he had to say 3 WY, you know, I mean, he's been bad element, you know, then I don't want to give him a license, you know.
Mr. Chair, it might be something that you could discuss at the council when it goes back there.
Yeah, maybe we can put it on the floor.
The attorney will be there.
And so,
I think you should ask Kale.
yes, so can we hold it, Alderman?
No, we
voted
did a
already.
vote already. It goes
Yeah,
to the
that's
Gotta
floor.
go to the floor now.
And I
for the whole
agree with
council.
Rebecca Grill, it's a case by case. It's a case by case that we vote on it.
But you could certainly talk about it at the council
Yeah,
and
it comes
ask
out on
the
the floor,
attorney.
yes.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
this one will be
Okay,
called
that's
out
fine.
separately.
So it was 3-1. So let's move on with the next one. So we can wait at the council, you know, when we go back from
Have
recess.
the
you know.
city attorney address us.
Thank you.
And
Okay,
maybe
thank
the
you.
vote would change then.
So we move on to item 22, 2021-0485, notice of non-renewal of the Class B liquor
Mr.
and
Chair.
malt license of Arcade Entertainments, Enterprise LLC, DBA, Slurp and Burp Fun Bar, Robert Lucas, agent, 145492. I believe this gentleman, we will be serving.
Holding it, he's
Holding
not,
it. Yeah, we're
he's
gonna
not
hold that one.
available.
Yeah, we're gonna serve him for appearance of denial or, so,
From what I understand, Mr. Chair, he doesn't have a seller's permit with the
yes,
state, and he needs that.
yes, that's the bottom line, you know.
But he can't appear tonight, so he just requested that this item be held.
Be held, yes,
So he's not
Hold.
yeah,
open, so.
Second.
okay. All in favor of the motion to hold it?
Aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. So we move on to item 23, 21-2023, new operator license partner Class D operator application for Angela Krishy. She's here? Not appearance, any records? I don't think she has
Well,
any.
there's a record, that's why she's before you, so
Yeah.
this is the first time she hasn't been here, so you might want to hold it.
What's the consensus of
Motion
the,
to hold.
hold them?
Hold it, yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to item 24.
You want to take a vote? All those in favor?
All in favor of the motion to hold it?
Aye.
Aye.
Oppose?
Voting to, motion to hold it.
To hold it.
To hold number
She didn't
23.
appear.
23.
It was her first non-appearance,
Yeah.
Right,
so,
but on number 24.
So that's first
We're
time.
getting to
So
that
but
one. That
she
one's-
has
that
her
was
records, you
23.
know.
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So if you shouldn't show up next time, it should be denied it. 2022-0026, operator license, bartender class D operator application for Angela Christian, so we vote on that one. So now we go to 2022, 2023, new operator license, bartender class D operator application for Adrian Rodriguez. You here, right? She's not here either? No records for that, for her, right?
There's
There's
the
a few
people
of them.
that are here do have records. This is the first non-appearance, so you might want to do the same
Motion to
thing.
hold.
Second.
All in favor of the
Aye.
motion?
Aye.
Oppose? The ayes have it. You vote no?
Well, he didn't have a very good record.
Yeah, but we're
So why
holding
would
it,
you
We're
hold
holding it for,
we're holding it so he can appear, because he didn't make his first appearance. So we give him an opportunity to come back again.
All right,
so you vote no, right?
Aye.
Okay. Aye? You change it?
yeah. I'll
Okay.
vote.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
So oppose, the aye have it. So we move on to item 25, 22008, December 14, 2021, draft license health committee minutes, which
Motion to approve.
should be approved.
Second.
All in favor of the approval?
Aye.
Aye.
Oppose, the aye have it.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
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 Oppose, we adjourn.
Okay, very good, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Advisory come to order. First on the agenda, it's number 26. Let the minutes reflect that 4 members are present. 1 is excused at this time. First on the agenda is number 26, reappointment of Wayne Clark and Randy Kess as members of the Board of Review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
And
Well, he's been around 110 years, so I mean, that's okay.
discussion.
110 years.
They're fine gentlemen, and they do a fine
Oh,
job
yeah.
for the city.
Yes, you bet.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Next, we have number 27, reappointment of Alderman Haas and Alderman Vitelli to the Capital Improvement Committee.
Who's that guy? I don't know.
Should we approve these guys? Motion to approve.
Yes.
Moved.
Yes, then I don't have to be on the committee.
Is there a second? Gentlemen,
Second? Anybody seconded?
Oh, nobody seconds.
Moved and seconded.
Aye, okay.
it's been moved and seconded. Any more discussion about these fine gentlemen?
Thank you, all
All
person.
those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Then we have the reappointment of Rosalie Reinke and Angelito Tenario to the West Dallas Board of Health.
Move for approval.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Discussion? These people also do a nice job.
I mean, you've been on that commission for eternity.
Many
Yeah,
years.
you've been around that place a long time, Rosalie. My goodness.
So,
All in favor?
no more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Now, on number 29, we have a reappointment of Molly Robert Bottom to the West Dallas Tourism Commission.
Move for approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Next, we have an ordinance to dissolve municipal board of absentee ballot canvassers.
Motion to place on file.
It's been moved. Moved. Is there a second?
Yeah, I'll
A
second.
second. Moved and second. Discussion?
Alderman Stacy,
Aye.
would you holding it? I mean, a place
No.
on file, just,
Just place on file. I found some more information
Information,
out
so-
today, and
so I heard you,
This was
you know,
already on here,
mention
so I
something,
wanna-
yeah. So just to,
yeah,
let's put the
I
rest.
want to do some more investigation
that's-
stuff like
that's
that. So
fine,
that's
sure,
why.
Okay, for
Okay.
now you changed your mind.
Yep.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I've been asked by one of the aldermen to hold this resolution right now because she wants to be part of the discussion for number 31. So I'll ask the committee,
So should we take a short break until they're ready?
short break and come back later when
We can
the other
wait.
committees
You
have
can
met.
take a recess on the recess.
Right. Thank you. Madam.
I'll be right back.
You will be supplying information.
Yeah, if you'd like me stealing a...